Hey you, here.
Buonasera, everybody. Buonasera. We've arrived here in Italy at the Temple of Speed here in Monza. It's time for round 10 of the GP4 OC 2019 GP2 season. I am Robert Ionescu, your commentator, and today I am joined by a mystery guest who I will tell you who he is in a little bit. But yeah, we've arrived here in Monza after a very entertaining Belgian Grand Prix race of the season, which had an amazing fight between Thomas Anderson and Dudu Kurbi. And as a result, the two of them are now both sharing the championship lead with Anderson ahead on countback. Yeah, we've only got 4 races left in the calendar. The one tomorrow in Italy, then 2 ones which are yet to be revealed, and then finally the finale in Brazil. But now it's time to get on with the qualifying, and I will tell you once we get underway who my guest commentator is. Some of you may know already. We're gonna have a dry session. There will be a chance of rain, but that's way after the session ends, so no reason to worry about it at all. Here we go. And I'm happy to tell you guys that the person who has joined me today will be revealed in about a minute. I know already. Right, session are underway. And all right, here we go. We're on board with Dennis Graf, as we've got in the commentary box with me actually Franco Gamba. So hello, Franco, 2019 Red Bull driver from the top class. If you don't know who Franco is, but he is here now. Hello.
Hello, guys. So, yeah, it's time for quali at the Temple of Speed here in Italy.
Yeah, indeed. And we're ready for Watterson to begin his session. Here goes the Kiwi, who had to retire with a suspension failure, I believe, last time out in Spa. He's not the only one out on track, look, as there's someone in front. And Franco, please mute yourself when you're not talking, because we can still hear the sound from outside, okay?
Yeah, it's because there was a train passing beside me. So, yeah, I've arrived now at home. By the way, I'm lucky that it's only outlapped. So, yeah, great.
All right. Well, we're looking at what. Hi.
Right? Whoa.
Oh, okay. Right, that explains
understand.
it.
Understand.
I can also see a little bit of an Italian flag on the nose of Arson's car there. You're not unmuted. Alright, so Flo said that Rapax actually lost some sponsors such as Gillette because of financial difficulties. So yeah, the Rapax a little bit less crowded with sponsors, but it shouldn't be too big a deal. And so they can keep going, as we got a lot of cars out on track. And Benz Weilinger will be the first one to set a lap. Here he goes. Onto the middle straight. Franco, try to sort out your settings meanwhile, because I can hear a lot of background noise from your end. As Weilinger brakes hard towards the reticilio, braking as late as he dares and clipping that apex, getting early on the throttle for the second part. Franco, there is a lot of background noise. Please try to sort it out somehow. As Weilinger goes through the Curva Grande. They're approaching the second chicane, the Variante de la Roja. Braking hard and going onto the curb, getting a good exit out of it, taking a loud curb on exit as he approaches the first last mall. The exit is extra traction zone, so you need to be careful not to go too wide. I hope Allinger's done well there. And now approaches the second last mall, braking early and getting on the throttle early to launch onto this straight as he approaches the Curva de Cerrado now.
Okay?
Yeah, it's better now. It's better now. Now into the Variante Ascari,
Okay.
Allinger will go.
Yeah, there we go.
57.5 in the middle sector.
Yeah, there we go. Now it's going into the final part of the track at Curva Parabolica.
Yeah, it's the last corner. You don't want to brake too hard for it. You need to get on the throttle as early as you can to maximize the exit. That's what's key. Valger goes very wide there, using all the track at his disposal to set his benchmarker time of a 1 minute 29, 30, 31, 31.7.
Wow.
Immediately beaten by Burns and now beaten by Anderson. Adventure is next to cross the line. Adventure third. Watterson will be next. Where can he go? Looks like he's going last.
Lowest. Quintino not a good lap. Fraser as well. Bennett fourth. Skillen seems to be on pole. No, nearly. Graf nearly. And there we go. Now we're seeing Pascal could be eighth. Oh, to the curb is a pole. Yeah. Currently provisional pole.
The line next P6. Yes, Galloway is next to go P8. What about him? It's not looking good. It's 14th only. Zorbach next to cross the line. 14th, Fotzel P6. Griffiths is up next, and Griffiths is in 5th place. Yeah.
The Italian, the home hero, Lorenzo Tomaselli, now time is trying to cross the line and he's go first. 130.8.
Yeah, what about McCarthy? McCarthy only 12 fastest. Approaching is the last one to do a lap. He goes P9, half second exactly down.
So far, seems like to be the same first row of Belgian Grand Prix.
Yeah, but a little bit the other way around.
Well, right, because it was Dudu on pole and not, Lorenzo. If I remember, because it was because Dudu got overtaken at turn 1 at Spa, if I remember correctly. So it's like
he got pole, and he lost the lead early on.
Yeah.
And look, who is Justin Furr right behind Kirby? It's the man who is sharing the lead in the championship, Thomas Anderson.
Same points in the
Burns also side in the very championship. Good both far, very competitive with Burns in P4.
Yeah, it's called Burns P4. It seems like that Arden are well suited for this track. So we're seeing so far a very, very impressive performance by both of them.
Yeah, indeed. Burns hasn't had the best of seasons, but this is where he got his first podium last year. Hoping he can do it again.
Absolutely. I think maybe
there's
a chance he can do it.
Last car to come in. Who knows really? We'll have to wait and see. Tomaselli is coming in. This looks like it could be his third pole of the season. Keep going.
And also, it will be a great wish for his birthday.
Yeah, indeed. So happy birthday to Lorenzo, and looks like he might be getting a good gift. I think many of you would say he should have won that race in Belgium. However, he had an electrical problem early, and Franco, he had an electrical problem early, and that meant he had to come into the pits early, and that left him on worn tires, which meant the other guys could get a jump on him, and in the end, Tomaselli also had to deal with traffic. He was good enough to hold on to P4, but unfortunately he couldn't take the podium. He'll be hoping to get tomorrow. As now Watterson is out on track first, currently in last place. So last out, first in. Last in, first out, I should say.
Yeah. So far, not a good quality for him, and
it's
compared
days,
to
left.
Not so far a bad lap, but it will be for sure better. I hope I don't jinx him actually, but I think it will be, because we know that GP2 is usually with gaps at best 1.1 in general on the qualities. So yeah, I think he will improve. Maybe a little bit better,
Absolutely,
but
but
let's see.
as to how much he'll improve will remain to be seen. Larson, we are on board with, and we'll be waiting for him to get his lap underway. There shouldn't be much traffic as we got loads of cars going out on track, though not everyone is out just yet. Number about 9 cars. Now wait, out there, in there, in the pits, I should say. We're on board with Larson still. Out of Variante Ascari, he'll begin his lap very soon. More and more cars are heading out of the pits, and this would be good news for Larson if they get out
5 cars.
earlier rather than later. But let's not forget, he can take advantage of some slipstream.
Yeah, absolutely. I think some for sure are in the slipstream of someone else, and they will have an advantage, big
Well,
advantage.
anyway, Watterson is starting his second lap as Protuk is the only one who remained in the
It's
pits.
the only one
Watterson
who
is on
remain
a
in the pits,
flyer.
and
Let's see what
yeah,
he's gonna do.
what he can do.
He'll be braking hard for one. Broke very late there. I think it was a good exit. Took some curb. As now he'll be approaching the Grande carrying all the speed he can. It's a flat out corner. You don't want to scrub off any speed though. So you need to turn as little as possible to carry every single last you can through that corner. As you approach the first sector split, he's improved a tenth and
Improved.
a tenth and a
Yeah,
quarter almost. Yeah, next up he'll be approaching the Lesmo. And this looks like it could be a good lap for Joe Warson. I think he will get him out of last place, but if he wants to get points, the end of the top 10, he's definitely going to need to find extra
absolutely.
as he goes on to Curva del Celalio and in
Let's
towards
see
Variante
if
Ascari.
it's
And the second sector
sector is
will
good.
go to Larson.
Ah,
He's up
not.
by 8 tenths of a second. That's massive. That's a very good
That's
effort there. Could
massive,
get him into the
but
top 10 if he keeps up his form in the last sector.
maybe I would say more realistically probably P15 because yeah,
Well,
you
he can
also have
still
no
gain time in
slipstream.
the last sector, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. But sadly, you don't have any slipstream, so I see not that it's not
Well, let's see if you're
easy.
wrong or not. As Warson will cross the line soon. Where can he go? Where can the Kiwi place himself? He crosses the
Oh,
line.
17.
It's gone 17th
Yeah.
only. Gain much time in the
Stage or
last
stage
sector.
last.
Fast Race stays in last. Thomas Bennett will be next to cross the line.
Now
And
Kyle
Bennett, I
Barnes.
don't think he's improving.
Kyle Barnes
He can improve.
not far from his
When Gabriel Coutinho is
time.
next to cross the line, where can he go? I don't think he'll be improving, and no,
Doesn't
he is
improve.
not. And Adventure is next, and
Adventure is not
where's he
improving.
gonna? What's he going to do? Yes, Franco. Yes, Adventure. He didn't improve on that lap, and I don't think Watson did either. But Tomasz
So
Pascal stays 13th, I think. Anderson up next. He can't
yeah,
get on the front row again, and neither can Dodo Corby. I mean, he is on the front row, but he can't take pole back. Tomaselli can't improve on his personal pole time, and now Ben Vallinger will be next with John McCarthy in his tow. Vallinger doesn't improve, but McCarthy does
12.
to go up into 12th position. Kalevich is next to cross the line. He can't go anywhere. What about Kurz? This could be a
Let's see
good lap for the
Curtis.
Irishman. It
Oh,
is
good
indeed to
place.
go P5. Graf didn't improve. What about Max Skillen? Skillen in 11th.
Still
He's gone up to
top 10.
10th with that lap. Patel is up next.
The
He's
other
looking to
virtuosi.
improve. Only 21st.
Uh,
13th up to
13.
him. Now Zorbak is next to cross the line. Zorbak
Oh,
18th
Griffith
with
third.
Griffiths. All the way up in third. That's a big one. That is a big one. As
Oh,
Jake Galloway now
Galloway.
takes third. 1/1000 of a second behind Dudu Corby.
The winner of 2018 Italian Grand Prix. Sorry, not the winner, but actually, if I remember correctly, it was the poleman of the Grand Prix of last season. So it seems like
But it
to
was
be
Alessandro Tomaselli who took victory here last time out.
victory.
His
Yeah, I
first and
remember now that was going down. But if I remember correctly, it was Galloway.
Galloway
last
took
season.
Galloway took his first podium, so did Kyle Burns. And Jake Galloway, he'll be damn happy to
Oh,
go there in P3.
all right.
And he is splitting the championship contenders because he's got Corby just in front and Griffiths and Anderson just behind. As we're on board with Chuck McCarthy, he's getting the slip from Ben Wallinger, but both these guys will pit.
Yeah, but even if it's an in lap, you can see how massive is the effect of the slipstream and how much you can gain from.
Franco, there's still some issues with your sound, I think.
Oh,
I'm hearing you all over the
seriously?
place, I guess. Anyway, There's been a question in the chat. It seems that Losail will be most likely to replace to replace Australia. So, what are your thoughts on the Qatar Grand Prix circuit, guys? I think Franco, don't play any music, please.
Yeah, yeah, no, no, it's my mom phone, so it's actually
Uh,
not.
please just go on mute.
Okay.
Please just go on mute if you can't talk. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, sorry. Okay, there we go.
Anyway, what are your thoughts on Losail, everybody? Because in my opinion, it's a great track for bike racing. That's all it's good for, really. It's too narrow for Formula One cars, and I don't think we'll see much overtaking there if we were to race there. But we should give it a try, and we'll just see what happens. As Ruslan Protsuk is out on track for his second flying lap. He was the only one not to go out on the first run. Now he's out early for his second run. Only one not to go out for a second run. I'm sorry. Now he's going for his second run. As most others will be going out for their run number 3.
Yeah, he will get the extra up. By the way, talking about Qatar replacing Melbourne, I think overall it's a good track for MotoGP, but yeah. For F1, I don't know. It depends also by the DRS zones they will put on the track. So if they put DRS
there's
zones,
probably only going to be one, and yeah, we've seen
in the
one.
straight, I guess.
Yeah, of course. We've seen like 1 or 2 races on Grand Prix around Qatar in Formula One cars. That, if you remember the good old IFMC days, and yeah, those races didn't go too well. And yeah, Qatar's not exactly the best track for car racing, but hopefully I'll be wrong, as everyone wants a good race.
Yeah, I hope it will be Baku. A surprise like Baku. Everyone thought Baku was bad, but for how chaotic it was, it makes it pretty exciting.
Anyway, Ruslan Protsuk will be starting his lap, and Franco, you have free reign to commentate on it as much as you want.
Oh, all right, thank you. There we go. First straight now. Protsuk probably will get some traffic. I think it is jumps or a Rapax. It is adventure. Yeah, maybe could get his slipstream. Let's see. It's not that impeded.
He hasn't been compromised too much so far. Let's see his first sector time.
Let's see now. He's on his slipstream and.
Well, that was wrong.
He's improving. No, he's not improving.
No, he's lost 2 tenths on his personal best already. Meanwhile, everyone is out track except for Jamie Griffiths. Former championship leader will be waiting. He'll be doing his 4th run later.
Okay, sorry. Connection gone for me. Now it's back. So there we go. Now in sector 2, Protsuk is not improving. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I lost the connection
for a second. At all, though.
I think, yeah. By the way, I don't lost anything exciting. So yeah, Protsuk is not going to improve. By the way, Griffith stays on the pit lane, and he will get probably the extra lap at the end of the session. But let's see now Ruslan Protsuk, and
not going to improve.
It's not going to improve. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 1.2 way off the pace, and now
Burns is getting some slipstream for his teammate Corby, but a little bit impeded now. This might not be good for the Artists. Both of them are in the top 6, and if Burns wants to gain any positions, well, his teammate has ruined his lap a little bit, and he could do it back to him if he overtakes now.
I think he's going to ruin Dudu's lap as well. So now we're seeing Watterson, who is improving.
He is improving at the moment. And yeah, that's Corby's lap compromised by his own teammates. So Corby won't be taking pole on this run. Larson, we're on board with him.
As he crosses the line. Lap for Watterson. Pole position,
how
maybe?
Great is it exactly?
Pole position, I was right.
Position. Wow, great effort from the Kiwi there. As now Gabriel Quintino will be next to cross the line. The Brazilian does improve. He gained massively in the last sector.
Lorenzo Tomaselli.
He took it back.
This is my home territory.
Tomaselli was off pole only for a few seconds because he took it back immediately. As now Chuck McCarthy will cross the line next. Where can the Irishman place himself? We'll see.
Maybe top 10.
How about pole?
Incredible. How about the pole position? It's incredible. effort by him.
Zorbach is next to
And
cross the line. I don't think
yeah.
he'll be improving, and the answer is no. He's
No,
staying
it's
in
way
20th
off the
at the
pace.
moment.
Yes, Donna. Yeah, he has done a mistake, or he has been overtaken. Yeah, he has been overtaken by Skillen during the lap. And well,
I
he
think
was already off the
he made an
pace,
error.
but yeah, he made an error. And yeah, Skillen, by the way,
He lost so
overtook him.
much time to him. As we're
Yeah.
looking at Skillen
Oh,
now.
Skillen.
Wait a minute.
Skillen
He
has
must
done a
have made a
mistake.
mistake in
Oh,
Parabolica.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He went on the
I
gravel. That's
saw
why I didn't
him
see him
doing
in front
right.
of Zorbach, and he just understeered.
Oh,
He
and
hit the
he was
wall there.
lucky.
Very lucky not to lose his wheel.
He was lucky, yeah, to have any damage also. So he completed the lap completely.
Anyway,
Okay,
Adventure will
so
be
I think
finishing his lap
he's
now, and
going
this
to
will be a good
improve.
lap.
Oh, fourth
Fourth
place.
fastest. Yeah, indeed. Isaac
Remember
Fasher is
that.
up next. He's got Wallinger towing him behind.
Well,
Fasher is
yeah,
still in
that is
last
that.
by Wallinger's 17th position. Patel will be next
Yeah,
across the line. Where can Patel go? He's currently in P19. Will he be staying there? Yes, he is going to stay there.
the curb is
As
not
Dudu
going to
Corby,
improve.
obviously, he will not
Yeah,
improve. We got Curtis behind setting a
didn't
lap
want.
as well. Curtis, he can't be improving on this lap, I don't think, and no, he's not. Way off the
No,
pace. Galloway
Galloway
crosses the
is
line.
going to
Can
not
get back to the
improve.
top 5? No, he cannot. And that is already
Yeah,
done for
by
this
the
run.
way, I think that Daniel Adventure has won here in 2014. So let's not count out him as a possible contender for tomorrow's podium or even win. It is a track that it seems he likes a lot. So
Gillen?
no, Adventure has won here in 2014, if
Adventure.
I remember correctly. Yeah, it was during Jiri's
Yeah, but
off
that was a
time.
long time ago, so.
Yeah,
You know.
Maybe he has
Anyway,
found again the law of going well
perhaps.
here today.
Either way, he'll
Let's
be
see.
very pleased with his efforts so far in this session.
Yeah,
But,
absolutely.
yeah, we got 10.5 minutes to go left. And it's looking like an interesting fight for pole. Don't forget Galloway and Griffiths. No, not Galloway and Griffiths. Sorry, Protsuk and Griffiths. We'll be having 2 runs left. Everyone else 1 run,
Yeah,
except the guy who will stay in the pits in this run.
I think that they will do another extra lap. They will do a normal lap, and then Griffith, Protsuk, and the other guy that will stay in the pits now will get an extra lap.
Yeah,
So
of
there we
course.
go.
10
Griffith,
minutes exactly. There is
yeah,
plenty of time. Griffiths is going
and
out, though.
Griffith
He's
is the
making
first
the
out
most
on
of it.
track.
Yeah, indeed. Looks
And there
like
we
Galloway
go
will
behind.
be going out as well. But so is
Protsuk has
Protsuk. You
gone
can see him
before.
right there. Yes.
Galloway is still rejoining in the pit lane. So
Yeah, I will
so far
commentate
not.
the lap from Griffith, by the way, if you don't mind.
Oh, absolutely, that's absolutely right. So far, disappointing quali, sadly, by Raul Patel, who is in fourth for in the standings, and also seems to be a very good candidate to get an F1 seat, especially AlphaTauri. So
Well, we'll see, but the session is not over. Patel still has time to
yeah,
improve his position.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely to improve. So I think he will. Maybe it will be a jinx, but I think he will improve.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we are looking at
yeah.
Griffiths. Franco, please let me do the lap uninterrupted, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Jamie Griffiths, 3 times down on pole, and he'll want to regain his championship lead. He lost it in Inspire. He's currently 12 points back. If he were to get pole, that would cut it down to 8 points. Let's see if Griffiths can do it. He's got 2 laps left, and his first one begins now. As he goes onto the straight full throttle and gaining the kph he needs. So these cars are quite slow on the straight. Look, 275 kilometers an hour was his top speed there. As Griffiths goes out of the Retifilio now. Good exit there. I think it could have been a little better, a little sluggish, I guess. He was trying to fight the car a little bit on exit. But I don't think it cost him too much time. We'll see as he crosses as he goes for a curva grande to cross the first sector split at the end of it, before the Variante de la Roja. And Griffiths is
Oh,
up. He's up by 8/100 of a second. As he goes through the de la Roja, good line there. Griffiths could be gaining quite nicely. I'll just wait and see what he could do. As he goes for a first Lesmo, very confident with the car there. He felt a lot of grip. And now the second Lesmo turns in early, maximizes his exit. And that's what you need to do there. Through the Curva del Celario, the flat out corner, the last flat out corner of this track, I should say. Maybe apart from the second Ascari. As he approaches now the
oh,
first one,
really?
he's up 200s in the middle sector. So it'll be interesting to see if he can improve or not. If he can improve, he might be able to gain 1 or 2 places. We'll see. As now he's approaching the Curva Parabolica under the Fly Emirates banner here. It's a bridge actually, but under the bridge he goes, and Jimmy Griffiths into Parabolica. Nice run there, and on exit using all the track. Nicely done there, and let's see how much Jimmy Griffiths will be able to improve. Where can the Welshman place himself? Can get into the top 5? And no, he's lost
Oh
3 tenths
no.
last sector.
Yes,
That was
lost. Yeah,
massive.
last sector is lost a lot. Project
He doesn't
14th.
improve. He has improved actually to go 14th. Burns hasn't. His session is done. Burns is the first one to get a chocolate flag. The second
Yeah.
one will be Tomasz Pascual. As Dudu Kurbi stayed in the pits. Believe it or not, we got Patel finishing a lap behind, starting a lap, I should say. And yeah, he was
Yeah, I
getting
think they will
adventures
get an extra lap.
Anyway,
I think, by the way, they will get an extra lap. So Griffiths,
yeah,
Carby,
yeah, no,
and Project. But now
yeah,
it's time to see
no
this lap
surprise.
finishing.
We're looking at Quintino, who is up on his personal best. Let's see where the Brazilian can go. Currently in P20, he goes where he is, so he didn't
No,
improve the
nothing.
last sector. Thomas Anderson is up next, the championship leader, currently in P9. It's his last shot. He'll be hoping to improve on it and maybe get closer to Griffiths and Corby. Let's see what the Sweet can do. The three-time race winner this season will be
Nothing.
starting 9th or worse. Bennett hasn't improved either. What about McCarthy? The pole sitter stays where he is. He won't get another shot to improve. Warson can't take pole from him. Killen, he goes 7th
Seventh.
only. Yeah,
Fraser is
Fasher up
improving a
next.
lot.
He
No.
gets out of last place. Tomaselli can't retake pole. Zorbach, though, this is a great lap. It's P5 for Zorbach. Yes. Graf, he can improve. What about Valinger up next? Zorbach absolutely needed that qualifying. Great effort. Great effort of the last lap. As now Vandeliger is down in P18. Can he improve on this lap? No, he can't. He is done for the day. And he won't be staying in a good position. Valinger got
I
crashed out
think
early.
Kalevich
Belgian, so he
has
didn't
done a
pass the
mistake.
first corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see where that happened. Must have been an incident with Burns there, look. Around Parabolica.
Oh,
he just
no, the
impeded as the
P10
American
bug.
came into the pits.
Yeah, the P10 bug when they usually slow down.
Anyway, Adventure is next across the line. He doesn't improve. He is down on his personal best.
Oh,
Patel, he
no.
doesn't improve either. It's P20 for Rahul Patel. Watsel can improve. Curtis goes P6. Good effort from the Irishman. He and teammate Valinger couldn't. He and teammate Valinger couldn't make the first corner and Curtis because they were taken out at Spa in a massive crash. So Curtis will be hoping for better here. And P6 on the grid, you should be pretty happy with that. Jake Galloway is next to cross the line. He's the last one out of this run. Let's see if Galloway can improve. I don't think, though. And no. P8 for him.
I was going to say that Patel has been held up for sure because it was 3.3 seconds off the best up. I think, yeah. See what happened there? Oh, second one, yeah. Wide line, so he lost lap there. Yeah.
Yeah, and it didn't help Adventure either. Didn't do him any favors.
Yeah, he overtook also in a corner in which you lost time to do an overtake, so yeah.
Now look at this, we glitched the timer. Patel's timer is over on Adventure's car.
Yeah, Raul
this is
Patel
definitely
is now
glitched.
in dance.
Look, it's out of place.
Whoa.
Yeah, look. It's showing the wrong car.
Yeah.
This is not Valinger, this is Graf.
It is Graf now in the It is, was it Baldinger in the Graf's car?
Yeah, and this is not Galloway, though he'll be coming in. Adventure is coming in now,
Uh,
as is Patel.
yeah, I don't know what happened. I think it happened once for to
It must have
Florian
been
that
when
this
that.
bug.
It must have been when that replay happened. I'm not sure if we'll be able to fix it or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
But we got Protic out on track,
Project on
and uh,
track and
and also
Daniel
Griffiths could
Adventure
be coming
now
out as
in
well.
MP.
Yes.
Oh,
Don't mind the graphics. The graphics are brain dead.
yeah.
This is not the
Oh,
real.
no,
Well,
no,
now
they're
it's
back.
fixed. This was on Protic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so got it sorted. And Franco, let's please not interrupt each other, okay? Just so you know,
Sorry,
because we
sorry.
talk over each other a lot, it seems. Yeah, so when one of us is talking, let's just wait for the other to finish before. Let's just wait to
Okay.
finish until, yeah, as we'll be waiting for Protiuk to begin his lap. What he did brilliantly in Hungary, the when the Spy didn't do himself any favors. He was involved in a variety of incidents, and I think he's moved on from it, and he will be wanting to get as good as a result as he can in here in Italy. What do you think?
I think that Prochuk has actually had that season of high and lows. High for sure are is win in Hungary and the podium at, if I remember correctly, Bahrain or a round after. I think
It was
anyway he
Bahrain,
had
yes.
yeah, finished
Anyway,
second
I'll
there.
have to
Yeah,
interrupt
yeah,
you because his lap is about to start right now. His last flying lap of the
absolutely.
day. And here goes Protsiuk. Onto the main straight he goes. And yeah, I'm surprised these guys aren't super fast in a straight line, but it's not a big, massive surprise as Protsiuk breaks hard into one. On exit, let's see if his line was good enough. And I think so. A little bit of oversteer on exit, but nothing too big. So Rosan Protsiuk should be able to improve on the first sector split as he approaches the Curva Grande. And yeah, we can hear background noise from you, Franco, a little bit, I think. As Protsiuk completes the
Sorry,
first
sorry.
sector, he is down
I was
by a tenth
drinking.
and a bit. Okay. Well, Protsiuk is not looking so good at the moment. He won't be improving in the first sector. What about the middle sector? There goes for the first Lesmo, and be approaching the second one very shortly. Here goes Protsiuk, and his exit will be key here onto the Curva del Serralio, and then towards Variante Ascaria, the second sector split underneath the old track. Here he goes underneath the oval. Goes with Sam Protsiuk. Can he improve in the middle sector? No, he's lost an hour tenth. He's
No.
2 tenths down now. This doesn't look to be good for him. He's got a few more corners though to rectify that. One more corner to be exact. Sam Protsiuk will be approaching Parabolica, and he'll be finishing his session. Got 25 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time for these guys. They've already started their laps. But here goes Protsiuk into Parabolica. Could he find those 2 tenths back? Or will he have to sell for P16 on the grid? Let's see. Here comes Ruslan Protsiuk to round off his session. Where can the Russian go? Will he be able to get a P16 or not? As he crosses the line and he doesn't
I
improve.
think
He's
not.
8
Yeah.
tenths down. He's lost massively in the last sectors. Griffith's next. Looks like he's not improving either. He'll be staying in P10, and
Oh,
yes, he
yeah.
will.
Nothing.
Little Corby is the last one to do a lap. Let's see if he can improve to get himself into the top 5, maybe. Here comes Corby crossing the line. Will this be enough for the Spa pole sitter, or will it not be? It is not. Chuck
Sadly,
McCarthy,
it's not.
he's on pole today.
But the important
Well,
for Dudu Kirby is that Thomas Anderson starts P12 when himself starts on P7. But wow, what a surprise to see Chuck McCudden fall.
yeah, indeed. Yeah, he's had a pretty bad season. Charus are last in the team standings, but not just that.
Yeah.
They're last and second to last in the driver standings as well. McCarthy, he made a pretty much he took himself out of the points when he crashed into Marko Kukalovic in the penultimate lap. McCarthy wants to redeem himself after that, I'm sure. And Paul today at Monza, I think that's some redemption, and he'll be hoping to get the win tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe starting from the pole position in Monza is not the best thing, but yeah. Let's see if he can make a pole and win here, even if it's not easy. But I noticed actually that top 5 is composed by drivers that are in the standings from 10th place down in the standings. So it is, let's say, pretty much mixed grid based on the position in the standings. So yeah, tomorrow it will be
Yes.
for sure a fun race.
Absolutely. Now then, the session will be officially over very shortly. I'm surprised we didn't get the race over, the session over indicator just yet, but we will. Be patient, guys. There we have it. It's pole position for Chuck McCarthy. Great effort for him. I think he took pole once or twice before, so this is not his first pole, unless I'm mistaken. In which case, feel free to correct me, Joe, or someone else in the chat. Lorenzo Tomaselli is in second, and you're scrolling too fast, Flo. All
So
right, Lorenzo Tomaselli is second with Joe Warson in third. Warson will be hoping to get on our podium. Then Adventure is in P4. He won in Monza before. He'll be hoping to do it again. Nicholas Zorbach, after a bad last few races, he's up in P5. As you can get some good points in his tally. Aaron Curtis is in P6 with Dodo Corby 7th. Corby, not the best qualifying session, but he's in a good position. He is in front of his rivals at the moment. If he'll stay there in the race, we'll have to wait and see. As Jake Galloway is in P8, just 1,000 behind Corby. Max Gillen is in P9 with Jamie Griffiths. He'll be hoping to make some inroads in tomorrow's race, starting from P10. Tomasz Pascual is in P11th, and the second half of the grid, you can do it.
all right. So championship leader Thomas Anderson in P12. So a bit of disappointing qualifying for him. He needs to be worried tomorrow at turn 1. Then we have Kyle Burst on P13, Dennis Graff on P14. He was on pole last time in Belgium, if I remember correctly, right?
No, that was
Correct
Corby.
me if I'm wrong. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I confused German Grand Prix. Yeah, sorry. Then Kalevich on 15th place. Pro2 confirming that this season is pretty much a high and low of results. P16 won't be easy for him to be on points tomorrow. Dan Watson P17. Waldinger P18. Not a good qualifying by him, who is definitely a contender for sure an F1 seat. He needs to get a good start tomorrow. Then Bennett on P19. Then Patel P20, a pretty disappointing qualifying by him. Quintino 21st, and Fejere in last place. And Fejere is actually the only one up a second of a gap, so not a good qualifying by him.
Yeah, I won't be too happy with that, but tomorrow's another day. At Monza, you can make some pretty big recoveries, so fast you can make one work. We'll have to wait and see. It's Chuck McCarthy on pole position, and once again, Tomaselli on the front row. This man, I think, is the best qualifier so far this season without Lorenzo Tomaselli. But today, he can quite take pole at home because Chuck McCarthy had the legs up on him.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
That is the end of the session. McCarthy on pole, and pretty much out of nowhere, but he did quite well. McCarthy on pole with Tomaselli second, Warson third. It's definitely going to be an interesting race tomorrow. The championship contender is a little bit further down. Could be all to play for anybody. And yeah, I think it's going to be a very twisty race. We may have some surprises along the way, but until then, you'll just have to wait, bear with us about 23 hours and 30 minutes before we actually start the race. But until then, I have been your commentator, Rob.
I've been Franco or Frank Gamba.
Or Franco Games.
Or Franco Games,
anyway.
or AKA Gamba Mafia Boss.
Yes. But yeah, that has been the end of the session here at Monza. We'll be seeing you again tomorrow, where we'll also reveal the first standalone race. Don't ask me though right now because I don't know yet. Flo has refused to tell me. I asked him if he wanted to tell me now, but no, he'll tell me tomorrow. But yeah, we will tell you tomorrow as well after the race is over. But until then, we'll see you around, guys, and take care of yourselves. See you tomorrow. Arrivederci.